Hi guys, my name's Rachel Anger and thank you for joining me on my podcast of about corporate social responsibility. So today I'm just going to give you a rundown of what exactly that is, where and how it's happening, and mostly the why aspect of why companies are deciding to do this. So first of all, corporate social responsibility, also known as CSR, is something that a lot of companies are becoming really serious about, especially in the hospitality industry. Restaurants, hotels, resorts all around the world are becoming more aware of their environmental impact and are continuing to create initiatives to benefit consumers, suppliers, employees, and the environment. So, how is this happening? Well, corporate social responsibility is um, employed by businesses finding flaws in their own systems that they can change in order to help out the environment and the earth. So, replacing things in your hotel with more energy efficient options is one example of how this is done. Um, and it helps to not only maximize environmental efficiencies, but also financial efficiencies. So, companies use intrapreneurs. It's a name coined by Hilton Hotels, and these intrapreneurs are people that work inside the hotel industry and find creative solutions to challenges in their community, and then find ways to improve themselves and help others. For example, Hilton identified a need for hotel room upgrades, things like energy efficient LED lights, door gasket replacements, and a plan to phase out inefficient room appliances. In the hotel industry, the second or third cost for average hotel is energy. So it's really important to find solutions for problems like this. So onto the part of what they're doing. Companies are making environmental impacts. Um, it's Environmental impacts are a major part of it. Also, they're making changes to impact their communities in positive ways. This social responsibility is the way in which companies recognize their social and environmental impact and develop initiatives that benefit society. At Hilton, again, for example, efficiency and sustainability are really significant parts of their business model. So the company continues to work and make improvements to gain knowledge from other companies and what has been working for them. Um, Efforts to participate in CSR can range from donating money to nonprofits or other organizations, all the way to implementing environmentally friendly policies in the workplace. So, on to where it's happening everywhere. It's happening in restaurants, resorts, hotels, and especially in hotels in the rooms specifically. Corporations and big companies are taking into account their environmental impacts and making changes, and it's happening literally in our own backyard here in Las Vegas at Hilton Hotels. Hilton, their company specifically sets goals in the community and for the environment as a whole to make changes in their specific business um, at all of their hotels around the world. So here, Paris, everywhere. So the big question is, why are companies doing this? Why is it so important? So CSR is becoming important in the hospitality industry because um, travelers and tourists are catching on to businesses that can maintain sustainable methods in their corporate structure. Travel with Purpose is a Hilton worldwide campaign that was designed to assure hotel guests that they're supporting an all-around sustainable brand. Through that campaign, Hilton has set three major goals. One of them is opportunity, so they help out youth programs and they offer internships. And then they also set goals in their community and for the environment. And while this is really specific to Hilton hotels, other members of the hospitality industry can do a lot of different things with CSR. This is just one example. Um, Another example though is the donation, or sorry, the Double the Donation LLC shows statistics on their website. You can visit it, and they say that nearly 55% of consumers are willing to pay more for products from socially responsible companies. For example, Hilton. People like to see that an impact is being made and that um, they're going to go the extra step to support those companies who are making an effort to make the world and the better their environment. So companies are engaging in social responsibility because it's in essence their responsibility, because it helps both the earth and it can help their own business in a lot of ways too. It's very attractive to those who are concerned with things like that. Hilton has partnered with Clean the World, and together they've recycled and distributed over 31 million bars of soap with a great amount of support and contribution from Hilton worldwide. Communities are grappling with this problem and that is on a global scope, climate change, persistent poverty, things like that. And so much more is going on in the world today. So, if we can all make a little bit of a change to help out the environment, it's going to make a really big impact in the long run. So, CSR can really improve specific companies' public image. It can increase media coverage. It'll boost employee engagement and creativity when they're allowed to like partner with their own company and give their input and feedback. And it's really attractive to business investors as well. Employees benefit from CSR by being immersed in a positive work environment, as well as they're given the opportunity to be creative in their own workplace. CSR can also encourage professional and personal growth for employees. Taking one more look at Hilton Hotels, in 2015, Hilton Paris Opera became the very first Clean the World hotel partner in the continental Europe. They used the discarded soaps and bottled amenities from Hilton's Paris hotels and recycled them to benefit European citizens who are at risk for hygiene related illnesses. This is a really amazing impact that just one member of the hospitality industry has made so far. Imagine what our world would be if we all participated just a little bit, as this company has, and we took more social responsibilities for ourselves into account. Hilton is the very first company to achieve the U.S. Department of Energy's Superior Energy Performance certification. Its commitment to CSR makes Hilton worldwide um, one of the major recognized leaders in the hospitality industry. And as their goals grow, the rest of the hospitality industry follows them, follows their lead. And when such a prestigious brand as Hilton sets the bar so high, other brands have to make changes to keep up. And that's how the hospitality industry transforms into a more sustainable industry. So, those are my major points on corporate social responsibility, and I hope you enjoyed this podcast.